What's up, Grim Crew? YouTube viewers, if you would like to skip ahead to the gameplay, a timestamp will be provided for you down in the description box below. As for the rest of you who may be watching live as it happens, welcome back to my gaming dungeon. I am your dungeon master for the evening. I am the Grim Gamer. How the hell are you on this Wednesday night? I'm back with part 2 of my first ever playthrough of Metal Gear Solid Portable Ops on the PSP. And this is the second chapter of a 10 chapter long series of the Metal Gear Solid series playthrough, the Big Boss Solid Snake sagas. And last night we started with this one, and we learned some things, whether canon or not. Still not 100% sure on that. Kind of taking all of this with this game with a grain of salt, but we saw Naked Snake, Big Boss, imprisoned in a cell. No idea where he was. Turns out it's in South America somewhere, Colombia, I think. And he's not with the Fox unit anymore. But a guy confronts him, Cunningham, and was pressuring Snake about where the other half of the Philosopher's Legacy was. And right there, they reference the Legacy. They mention Vulcan. They mention the Virtuous Mission. They mention everything that happened in in Delta or MGS3, take your pick. So it did tie right into what I had just finished, which I appreciated. So I was like, okay, well, I at least kind of know what's going on leading into these events. So we get out of this jail cell, and come to find out, right across the way is Colonel Campbell, or Roy Campbell. And he was part of a Green Beret unit who was basically slaughtered. He was like the only one that was left. And so with the help of Campbell, Snake starts going around this area in Colombia, finds out that the Red Army was positioned at this base that was created by the Soviet Union, which then seemed to be pretty much abandoned after the Cuban Missile Crisis and the events of MGS3 or Delta. And these soldiers, some of them don't want to be there. Others are following, this not following Cunningham. There's another guy basically apparently leading the Fox unit, and his name I believe was Gene. I want to keep calling him Greg for some reason. I don't know why, but I believe it was Gene. And this guy seems to be, we don't know much about Gene. We haven't really heard much from him. Haven't really seen him much. So don't really know what's going on with him. But it seems as though he wants to create a military state where the soldiers can basically fight their own battles on their terms. Sound familiar? And I swear it's like, are we sure Big Boss is the one that did that later on? Because it seemed like it's this Gene guy. Did Big Boss get inspiration for doing his own thing from Gene? Did it come with, the fact that Campbell and Snake are basically alone? They're having to recruit people. Does it just this come out of necessity, for survival? Or does none of that really matter because none of that particular things are canon anyways? Not really sure on that one yet. But apparently the Fox unit has gotten a hold of a special disaster weapon, and sounds like they're trying to break away from everybody. So we also met, was it Elise? I think was her name, who has a sister, which was Ursula, they're both in Fox, but Ursula apparently is like the bad one of the two, while Elise is more or less like a scientist of some sort. And she is working with or on this perfect soldier whose name is Null. So we had to recruit a bunch of people. We have to try to get across a bridge to get to the other side of, this area that's roadblocked. There was a bit of stuff that was happening in part one. Now, I will say already to start off with is there are a few things about this game that I'm already not caring for. The having to recruit people is one of those things. Some of it is also controls, but some of these controls, it boils down to the fact this is a handheld game, and they kind of had to do what they needed to do to make it function. So I'm trying not to hold the controls against it too much. I really wish, that the PSP was sort of like the Vita, where it had the additional stick, and that way I can move the camera around. You can do it with the D-pad, it just feels awkward. And that's the whole thing. Like, it all functions, it just, some of it feels awkward. With this, the button layouts and control layouts of the PSP. But either way, I'm done yapping. It's time to get back in for part 2 of Metal Gear Solid Portable Ops on the PSP. So let's do it. I do kind of forget what it was that I was supposed to be doing now, though. Well, this should be my refresher then. That's fine. That works. All right. What next? They're using those trucks as roadblocks, and based on the supplements from the checkpoint, it looks like security on the bridge is as tight as a noose. I'm talking tight, meaning there's almost no way we'll be able to sneak across. Any idea, Snake? We lack the manpower to take them head on and break through, and sneaking through seems out of the question. So we need to figure out some other way to thin out their numbers. A diversion, huh? Exactly. If we can create some commotion by blowing up an enemy facility or prominent landmark, that'll send in reinforcements to deal with the situation. It looks like they've got a relatively large force deployed on the bridge, so I'm thinking this is the first place they'd pull people from. So good thinking. I guess that's all that's left is figure out what we should blow sky high. It's probably best to take out key enemy facilities or places with things that look susceptible to demolition. Sounds good, but where do we start? That's what the spy unit's for, isn't it? You're catching on, Snake. Let's deploy our spy unit right away. But where to send the spies? Well, it's up to you, boss. Need some TNT by military facilities, supply depot, and other likely places are bound to have some. Okay, I'll look for the TNT myself. Roger. Let's get prepped for Operation Diversion. So, we do have, a couple guys now at our disposal to be able to do some things. So we got a spy unit. I thought I had a couple guys in the spy unit. I did. Or one guy in the town. Because I've got 2 guys with me, Jonathan and Seagull. And I got a couple guys in my tech unit, which is Octopus and Koala. I got 3 other guys still that haven't really been converted yet. So I got one guy going to the town that's Lizard. So we'll just let him do his thing, I guess. And we will go to the supply depot, try to find some TNT. Valuable item has been located in that area. Reports indicate item is worth seeking if you can spare the manpower. Get out there and find it. No. Because reports. Was that this? Yeah, the scorpion was found there. Okay. Well, we can look for that while we're at it, I guess. Uh-huh. Well, let's see if we can find some TNT. I'm gonna start blowing some stuff up. Alright, so here we are. I got my couple guys here. I don't see anywhere where there possibly could be some TNT. Well, I guess we'll just take a look. What we're gonna do, though, we're gonna switch out for Seagull. Let him poke around here for a minute. See if there's anything that we can find. Let's check out this little building here.
Huh? Who's that?
Oh, what? Are you serious? Wait, what?
The enemy's here.
Where did I go? I just fell into something.
HQ.
This is HQ.
Oh, hell.
Patrol.
Sending reinforcements.
What? Okay. Yeah, this all went well.
Lost one. Select the next soldier immediately.
No, we're gonna just restart that. That's... What the hell? You see... Wow, that's a great start. See, like, what good are these guys being the... That's one thing I'm not understanding. Like, they look like the other guys, so what's the point of... You know, oh, well, he's can basically go incognito and whatever else if his disguise and whatever actually doesn't work. I just don't get that. Like, I feel like that should, I don't know, do more than it does. Didn't know there was a guy standing there. Goodness.
The enemy is close by. HQ.
This is ridiculous.
This is HQ.
This is patrol. The enemy is attacking from an unknown position.
Acknowledged.
I didn't mean
Sending
to attack. I didn't
reinforcements.
know you were
Use extra
standing
caution.
there. So I bumped him. Sorry. No, once again, we're just going to restart that too. Well, already this is going horribly. And I guess I'm just assuming that I don't know. I'm rushing things, I guess, or something. I don't know.
Who's that?
Who's what?
The
What?
enemy's here.
What? I thought I was... Okay. None of that makes sense. None of that. Like, I've got... Where... Like, I've got that icon where it should, you know, work in my favor. And it apparently...
What the?
It just doesn't.
HQ.
What happened? There's something wrong. Backup unit, check it out.
Is that my stamina that's garbage?
What's that? The enemy's here.
Wow. Just wow.
What the?
Rations. So if I can take this guy. It's like, well, how do I get my stamina up then? And I don't think it's ever really told me how I do that. Because my stamina's garbage. Hey, flawless! As of this moment, it's not going that great. I've had to restart this one mission like 5 times already. I'm getting overly frustrated and I just started. It's just not going well. But how are you? Doing well, I hope. There's that guy. We'll take him. So there's one captured. My stamina is garbage, and I don't know what to do about that. Well, I guess that does some. Oh, at work? That sucks. Oh, hell.
Huh? HQ.
This is HQ.
Oh, hell.
This is Patrol. The enemy is attacking from an unknown position.
Acknowledged. Sending reinforcements. Use extra caution.
What happened?
Of course. So I'm trying to rush this, and it's making it worse. And I'm trying to find TNT and like a weapon in here that my intelligence supposedly said is here. And it's just not going well. Ah, hell.
What's that? The enemy's here.
The enemy got you. So good night. Yeah, so far, this particular game, there is parts of it that I have liked, and there's other parts that have just that have already just annoyed the hell out of me.
What the? The enemy's here!
The enemy's here.
Park it, the both of yous.
HQ,
This is HQ.
Ugh.
this is Patrol. All clear.
Understood. Return to your position.
Yeah, all clear. Goodbye. Leave me alone. Yeah, and that's... It's not the fact that it's some of the stuff that they've done as far as, like, having to recruit people. Stuff like that. Like, the fact that it's on the PSP isn't really all that bad. It's just... some of these mechanics, like, okay, it wants me to recruit these people, right? So I have to, like, knock them out and drag them all the way back to the truck. And I need these people in order to do, like, you know, scope things out or to be a part of my squad. You know, I got 2 people on my squad with me right now. And supposedly, you know, because they look like the enemy, they can basically walk around and, you know, because they're in the same uniforms as these guys, and just kind of walk around at will. But half the time, I walk around, and then somebody just goes, oh, hey, it's an enemy. And it's like, well, then what the hell good is their, like, disguise then? If it's not actually going to make me, like, blend in with the enemies, then what the hell's the point? There's certain things it's just frustrating me. I believe that is also in Peace Walker and in 5, too. So I've got a couple games of this coming up that there's definitely certain things I am not looking forward to. Hey, if I kidnap the whole map, then there's nobody to bother me. Right? Theoretically. Some ammo. Well, and there he goes around to the...
What was that?
That was nothing, bud. Again, don't you worry about it. Night night. So come on, Snake, pick him up too. I'm gonna drag this one around. It's like they keep telling me, oh, you gotta recruit people, and it's like, okay, but that's just so much time to do this. I'm sure it's beneficial in some ways. I haven't really seen much of a benefit in it yet. But apparently it's beneficial. So it's like, if I can get these guys now, well, then great. But... Alright, so there's, what, number 3? There you go. Park it. And on my map here, though, it's not showing me where some TNT might be. Which supposedly there is somewhere. The aiming is a little finicky in this one because of the controls, but again, what are you really gonna do? Not much they can... I mean, only had one little thumb nub, you know, as far as controls go, and... Like, I guess I have to say, like, for a PSP Metal Gear, it's not terrible. I don't feel like it's terrible. It's just there's certain things about it that are just annoying. But the problem is, I feel like that's just going to continue for another couple of games yet. Huh? Night, night. Alright, where the hell am I now? And what is that? That is something that I can't grab. That's ammo. Again, there's supposedly a weapon around here that I can get also. Supposedly, according to the intel that my team has given me. I have yet to see it. Doesn't seem like there's anything up here for me at all. So this all seems pretty pointless. I see no TNT. I see no anything. So what the hell am I here for? Huh? Night, night. See, like, no weapons, no TNT, no anything. So, hold on. There's my TNT, but my menu is full. Damn it! I'll drop that then. Give me this. Again, there's supposedly a weapon around here, but hell if I can find it. I feel like I've kind of been all over this little area and can't find TNT for nothing, so... Or not TNT, but the... Supposed to be the Scorpion. Supposedly. That's rations. I don't know. Yeah, you only have 4 little inventory slots. The only thing is that, like, I can hide in a box, and I can select, like, my 2 other, like, crew members, which are currently Jonathan and Seagull, and they have their own 4 inventory slots, which is kind of nice. And if you have one of these guys, and I think Seagull might, he's got a thing where you can... like, switch stuff in and out with stuff that you have, like, put away. But that's, like, a certain skill that only certain people have. So, like, it gets more in-depth and you can do other things. It's just... I feel like figuring that out is just kind of a pain. It feels like a pain anyways. Like, I feel like... I would like to have things a little bit more just straightforward, you know? I think there is a guy actually up there, so I don't think I want to go up there. Because I'll climb that ladder and I'll be like right at his feet, I think. I think I've got caught by him once before already. So where that weapon supposedly is, I have no idea. Hold on. Let me call Campbell. We don't have any intel about which node to blow up in that area. Head on back. Abort mission. Well, that's fine. I recruited some guys. I got some TNT, so this mission wasn't a total failure. New report has arrived from the spy unit. So... diversion operation. We have located several military trucks, appropriate targets to set explosives and cause an enemy diversion. So we need to go to the town. Need to divert some of the guards away from the rail bridge. If we blow up a parked military truck, I'm guessing at least a few of those guards will be sent to the town area as reinforcements. Let's make ourselves a big old fireball out of that military truck. That should occupy their attention for a while. Yeah, see, I was at the supply depot, and there was supposedly a scorpion there. Hell, if I could find it. Alright, so... Town? Alright. I need to drive home, sir. I appreciate it. Thanks for stopping by and chatting for a few minutes. Appreciate it as always. Alright, Campbell, what you got? Alright, this is a sabotage operation. Make sure you correctly identify the target position and be careful with that TNT. We're counting on you. Uh-huh. Okay, I've got, whoa, 3 different trucks? Oh, boy. Fun. So one looks to be straight through here. Not through here, but... Oh, there's something under here. Ammo.
What the? Huh? HQ.
This is HQ.
This is Patrol. The enemy is attacking from an unknown position.
Damn it!
Acknowledged. Sending reinforcements. Use extra caution.
Damn it! No place to hide. Really. Alright, point A will replace you with Seagull. And we'll wait for the...
What happened?
We'll wait for that to die down. Ugh. Getting too trigger happy. I want to just take out a guard the second I see him just because I want to move on, you know? And that's clearly not the way to go. Like, I just want to get to objective, do it, and move on. Alright, few more seconds. Should be in the clear again.
HQ,
This is HQ.
this is Patrol. All clear.
Understood. Return to your position.
Alright, which truck? Oh, this one right here that I'm standing by. Okay. No place to hide. Really now. Well, I guess I may be able to scope from afar. So there's one guy there, one guy there. No place to hide. Really? About over here. Nothing? Really? Well, that is dumb. How about over here? No place to hide. Okay, fine. I guess we go right back to the beginning. So there's actually one guy there, and one guy going around the other way? Is that what's going on there? Yeah, put you back there. Give me Snake back. So yeah, he goes around there. Another guy up there.
What the? Huh? What was that?
That was nothing, bud. There's 3 guys around here.
Just my imagination.
Night, night.
Huh? 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 What the? HQ,
This is HQ.
Oh, what?
this is Patrol. The enemy is attacking from an unknown position.
Acknowledged. Sending reinforcements. Use extra caution.
Alright, where'd the other guys go?
What happened?
Night, night. Just take everybody out. Just put them all to sleep. Be done with it.
HQ,
This is HQ.
this is Patrol. All clear.
Understood. Return to your position.
See if I can take you with me. If I got just a couple guys each turn or each go round, and might be able to do something. Might have enough people. But man, this does get annoying fast. Okay. That's 1. 2 is what? That one? See, that guy's out too. Oh, hell.
HQ.
This is HQ.
Nice warm-up, but let's skip to the grand finale. Yeah, well, again,
Patrol. The enemy
that
is
was the
attacking from an
idea.
unknown position.
Acknowledged. Keep your eyes open.
What was that?
Aha, that's what I'm talking about. Keep it up. So, take out. Yeah, well, I thought I could set them all and then maybe blow them up all at once, but apparently that's not the case. So, that also is very annoying because then it sets off an alert every single time. I can get this guy coming down. I'll just take him straight to the truck.
Who's that? Oh, oh, oh! Ah! Oh!
Yep, straight to the truck with you. Straight to the truck with
This
you.
is HQ.
This is Patrol. All clear.
Understood. Return to your position.
I got one more truck, which is that one up there.
What the? Huh? What was that?
That was nothing, so shut up. So I gotta go up there? Would it be better for me to go up and around or right up? Probably not, because I see somebody walking around right near it, I believe. So don't even think about it. My stamina is garbage. Like, I gotta be able to do something about that.
What the? HQ,
This is HQ.
this is Patrol. The enemy is attacking from an
Shut up.
What happened? What's going on out there?
Just get that one done. Mission complete. Now get your ass out of there. Yeah, I'm done. I'm out. Alright, secured additional ammo. Usable with the RPG-7. Great! I don't have an RPG. I was on the bridge, just left in a big hurry. Let's move to the next target. Persuade the prisoner Jaguars to join our squad. I'm not even going to pronounce that, but welcome to the squad. Yeah, and we've got several more that hopefully will come over here pretty soon. So, sneaking unit. Put you there. And you spy unit. So let's see here. So I have one in the town. Do research lab, and then now let's move like you to base patrol? Maybe? I don't know. Switch out binoculars with some rations, I think. Because again, my stamina is crap. That's the only thing I've found so far that gives me more stamina. Okay, well that was that. So that was in the town. Rail bridge, prison, maybe the research lab? Carrying that TNT. Now, make sure that your spy unit is out looking for places to cause commotion in various locations. In the meantime, use this window of time to recruit more comrades. Really? You see, and now we're just wasting time. You know what? You got a bunch of stamina. Why don't we... Why don't we do none for that? Give Jaguar the gun, and maybe he can recruit some people. So town is where we blew stuff up at. Bridge, so research lab and hospital. Send you there. And you're already at the research lab. So we'll do that. Maybe we head to the hospital. See, maybe if we can get a couple of these doctors or something, maybe. Yeah, see, like, no stamina whatsoever. So switch you out with Jaguar, because you have the... So you have that. Get in at what? I don't know what all these green things are.
Huh? What was that?
Wow. Yeah, come on over, bud. Pop you one right in the face. Very shaky, this guy. But I'll take you. So, you know, each and every one of these guys also have different health bars, different... I mean, I get it, but then it's like, okay, how can I use this guy for this? How can I use that guy for that? And it just seems like it's just a lot of extra excess things you gotta try to figure out, and I just want to move on with the mission, you know? Alright. Whoops. In through there. So door through there, I think. Actually, there's one of them green things up over here. See if I can figure out what that is. Medkits. That looks like what that is. The green was a medkit. At least that one was. Maybe different ones are different things. Perhaps. So, like, what would be in here? It's like, I'm definitely going to need some supplies, because it feels like I don't have a lot. Wow, that got me absolutely nowhere. And that is what? Rations. I can't pick up rations when I already have some. Wait, what? That doesn't seem to make any sense. Wow. That's really dumb. Medical kits. Can't carry any more of them. That's really, really stupid. Like, this clearly shows, like, I got 3 of 15. Why can't I pick up more of them? Like, this whole thing makes no sense. I just don't understand. It's not making sense to me. I feel like I'm just playing with fire here. You know what? Let's just get out of here. I recruited like one guy, so additional ammo. Go with the moss. Okay, cool. A spy unit. Persuade prisoner. Palm civet. Mongoose. Raccoon. Alright, even more people. We still got several that... Komodo Dragon. What a cool name. Oh, okay. So, that guy looks like a general. What can you do? Sneaking unit. Actually... can send items back to the truck. I gotta remember that with Seagull. Throwing distance. Can send items back to the truck. Okay, well I got one guy that can do that. And actually, I think... You know what? None. Like, give me my weapon back. Switch you two guys out, because then 2 of you can do it, yes? Yeah. This guy drags enemy soldiers faster. See, all of that stuff I gotta take into consideration. Somehow. Sneaking unit. And ammo count placed in tech unit. Elite engineer greatly enhances weapons development. All right, tech unit is for you. And all you guys, I still need you to get with the program. All right, reports. Research lab. Diversionary operation. Located a culture tank that houses the child soldier. One point to detonate explosive in order to distract enemy unit. So let's just blow up this... I don't know how I feel about that. Exactly as planned. One of the guard units has already left its post. It's a good start. Let's keep it up. Our next target is the culture tank where they kept that child soldier. Oh, where they kept him, so he's not there now. And hospital Claymore disarmament. Urgent report from resident doctors at the hospital. Soldiers under the command of Jean may have planted multiple claymores at the hospital. If you determine that claymores have in fact been planted, disarm them at once. Hospital staff has not been informed of this incident. Sorry, don't really care about that. So, research lab. That's there when we were at the town. So research lab town. Hospital Soviet patrol base. Maybe we need to move somebody. Yeah. No. Maybe move one of the spy teams. Yeah, patrol base, right? Then patrol base. And maybe you can give me something. So we need to now go to the research lab. Okay. Let's see here. We're gonna have none. We're gonna have you take this and maybe that also. So, Palm, this is basically gonna be your mission. Research lab. Exactly as planned. One of the. Yeah, we've already talked about all that. Thank you. When is the like tech guys gonna start coming through for me? I feel like I should be a thing. What? We've already talked about it, Campbell. Sabotage operation. Make sure you correctly identify TNT. Good luck. Yeah. Well, we are already going to switch you out with Palm. That's how that's going to work. And we need to get to right smack there in the middle. Oh, wait, no, there's two things? Huh. I probably need to find more TNT also then. So which direction do I need to... I need to head that way? Yeah, it looks like that way. See, and these stupid scientists are going to be a real pain in my ass. I mean, more ammo for this too here eventually.
Huh?
Huh? Nothing. Don't you worry about it.
Somebody!
You got to be kidding me, dude.
I'm out of here! I'm out of here!
This is HQ. Acknowledged. Sending reinforcements.
Wow. Okay, that about does it. Good work. Now hurry back to the truck. Cool. That works for me. I'm fine with that. That was about to get really bad. Additional ammo. Usable with MK22. Cool. Some more ammo for me. That works. More cars are leaving the rail bridge. I'm glad that that kind of worked the way that it did. Time to pick up next target. New report from the spy unit. Komodo Dragon, welcome to the squad. Snakehead to the squad. Cicada to the squad. Cat to the squad. Hose to the squad. Alright, some good stuff. Patrol base. Located in armory in the southeastern quadrant of the base. Alright, so we gotta go to the patrol base next. Already left their posts. A few more diversions like this, and the bridge is sure to empty out. Trade the enemy patrol base, find the armory there, and use the TNT to blow it sky high. This is an added bonus for the enemy's ammo supply chain. I don't have any more. Well, I have one more TNT, but research lab. Phantasm found a large shipment of drugs delivered to the research lab in case seen among boxes delivered. Okay, cool. So what else is there? The hospital, patrol, supply depot, comm base, and prison. I don't know where else we could send units to look. Oh, stop. No. We'll switch you from the research lab to prison? I don't know. We've got to go to... Oh, hell. Where was it? Yeah, the patrol base. here. Alright, let's blow some more stuff up. Uh-huh. Sabotage operation with that TNT. Good luck. Uh-huh. Well, I'm not the one going in. Or, well, Snake isn't the one going in. That is no place to hide. What? What? Well, that's really stupid. Like, you've got to be kidding me.
What the? Who's that? HQ.
This is HQ.
This is Patrol.
Wow.
Enemy sighted. Requesting backup.
Acknowledged. Sending reinforcements.
And I got no weapons or anything. They can climb under here too? Wait, hold on. Wait a second. There's no place to hide. Then how am I supposed to... That makes no sense. None. Yeah, and I have nothing. I have nothing. Oh, here we go. Yeah, go there. Switch you out with this guy, because he's the one that's got all my stuff. Okay. Now we gotta make our way all the way around. So if we can... So yeah, there's a way to go this way? Yeah. I don't know where you're gonna go. You're gonna come back this way. So don't mind me. You just keep on trucking wherever you're going. And you're not going to do that.
Huh? Huh? What the? What happened?
Damn, man. Alright, this is where I need to blow stuff up, right? Grenades, but my menu's full. No, get up, dummy. Alright. That about does it. Good work. Now hurry back to the truck. Yep, we're done with that. Moving on. I don't have any more TNT, though, so if I gotta blow some more stuff up. Additional ammo. Well, they keep finding ammo for me, then I don't have to find it myself, so that is kind of nice. Hey, Snake, did you see that explosion? What you know about Dusty? Enemies got to be pissing their pants by now. Security on the bridge is down to almost nothing. I'd say we've pretty much achieved our objective. Of course, I wouldn't complain if you took out one more target. One more where? Well, let's see here. Stored in the frontline patrol base. Uh-huh. Survival knife discovered. Okay. So where is the last place I gotta blow stuff up at? So I've done research lab, done is it the supply depot? So does that mean no, get out of here. Well, let me take you away from here. Supply depot, maybe? Yeah, so up there. And patrol base, that weapon. I guess I can try to find that. Uh-huh. And I gotta find more TNT now too, though, right? Because I don't have any more. So that's a thing. Oh, that's right. There's no place to hide. I gotta go up here.
Huh? What was that?
That was nothing, bud. Chill out. What? Now I can't hide there either? Well, rations. What are you talking about? That's dumb. There, switch him out for this guy. Oh, hey, man.
Just my imagination.
It sure is. So my truck is over there. So in theory, well, if I come up here, can I find anything up here? Can I see anything from up here? you come back around, I might be able to snag you.
Huh? What was that? Who's that? Oh! 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 Oh!
Good grief. Well, how do I get him up the thing now? I don't. No, apparently I can't. Okay, well, let's restart this. Good God, man.
What the? Huh? What was that? Who's that?
You've got to be kidding me. I mean, seriously, you got to be kidding me.
What the? Huh? What was that?
Stamina's garbage again.
This is HQ.
This is Patrol. Enemy sighted. Requesting backup.
Acknowledged. Sending reinforcements.
Just forget it then. Yeah, I want to try to find this weapon. I haven't really got any, like, new weapons recently. I feel like I could use some, too. I see that you're the one that's noticing me. Rations.
Huh? What was that?
That is nothing. How is there no places for me to hide here now?
Just my imagination.
Medical kits. There, switch you out with you now. Trying to do is maybe get this guy.
Huh? What the? HQ.
This is HQ.
Oh! Ah!
What happened?
What the?
There's something wrong. Backup unit, check it out.
Ah!
This is HQ.
Good grief. I mean, you literally gotta be kidding me. Like, how is that bad? And the fact that there is no hiding... Oh, there's a hiding spot here now? Really? Okay. Why wasn't there the 3 other times I've attempted that?
What the?
You're kidding me, right? Like, how do you miss that? Like, practically point blank to his face. I just don't understand. I don't get it. Well, I might get it eventually. There. See? Was that really that hard? That shouldn't have taken like 5 attempts to do. It's like some of these guys, if they're real close to the truck, I don't mind trying to get them. And I'm not going to drag somebody from one end of the compound to the other to get them to this truck. That's just not going to happen. But, like, somebody that's right there, you know? Like, okay, cool, fine.
What the?
Oh, this guy.
HQ.
This is HQ. What happened?
I found that item that the report mentioned. Good.
There's something wrong. Backup unit, check it out.
Who's that?
Well, I think I need some more TNT for one thing.
HQ.
This is HQ.
This is
'Cause
Patrol.
I don't think I have
Enemy
any more.
sighted. Commencing attack.
But that's alright. We'll just get out of here. Additional ammo for SVD. Cool. I don't have one, but nice to know. Truck. Uh-huh. But yeah, I don't have any more TNT though, do I? I think this is the guy that had it. So yeah, I need more TNT. So where... Okay. I'll spend forever trying to do this. Okay, so it looks like I gotta go back to the supply depot to find more TNT. Ay, 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 ay. Do you have an open slot? You do. Enemy guard unit remaining on the rail bridge. Storm our way in there by sheer force of arms, but there's no such thing as being too well prepared for battle. This last unit, our final target is that parked truck. Blow it up. Cross it. Now get to it. So if the truck is here, I gotta find the TNT plus blow up the truck in this area. Right? That's how that should theoretically go. What? What do you want? Start on a list. Should be able to cross the bridge already, but it wouldn't be bad. A few more. Yeah, that's cool. Fine. Yeah, I know. And I'm also beeping because my stamina is garbage. So that parked truck, that's where I need to but I need more TNT. You, switch you out for you because you got all my stuff. Alright, so something right smack in the middle of this area here. That's rations. Oh. Of course. Oh, transport. That. Yeah, see? That works. So we can come here and get the parked truck. Get up. It's the wrong button. Right, that's how that should work. And kablam. Alright, okay, that about does it. Good work. Now hurry, get back to the truck. Yep, okay, we're done with that. That should be all of our diversions. That's kind of lucky, I guess, that the TNT and the truck was in the same area. Alright. Excellent. There goes the last of them. That's 4 for 4. The bridge is wide open now. Get ready to move out. Report from the spy units. Rail bridge. There is an M37 shotgun stored in the rail bridge security guardhouse. Then we want that. Pretty certain on that. Alright, so... Alright, dude guy. Well, we'll leave a medical kit or two on you. And so give me... I gave my gun back. And a bunch of rations. Or a couple rations. Anyway, that should get my stamina up. Again, at least in theory. Oh, I got all these guys that can be put in places. That's right. I got Sea Otter. Komodo Dragon. Corporal. You have nothing specific that you can do, huh? Snakehead. You are now with Team Bravo. You got nothing. You nothing. Spy units. You're already there at the rail bridge, so... Communications base. Sure, why not? You guys, independent. Medical unit. Technical unit. You know what? Why not? I don't know what that does. Probably nothing, but... It is what it is. Sure, let's put you in independent. I don't know what that does, but that's fine. We got, what, about 18 or 19 of us now? Alright. Rail bridge it is. Here's the situation. Our diversion was a success. The security presence on the rail bridge has been reduced dramatically. Now we can go to the harbor. Yeah, finally. And I wonder what Alyssa meant when she said, "You'll find what you're looking for there." What the hell could it be? It beats me, so we're gonna find out. Something tells me we're not going to be happy when we do. Most likely. Right. Let's get a move on. We need to cross the bridge and get to the east side. Yep. Here we go. See how badly we can screw this up. Yes, Campbell. Looking good, huh? Cross over. East. Uh-huh. But something about a guard shack. That's also a thing. And ration. Take out basically all my rations, but you know what? I got a little stamina now, I guess. Alright, and so something about a guard shack. So we are going to want to check these buildings out, yeah? See if we can find that shotgun. I guess there is no checking these buildings out. There is no going that way. Night, night. This dude looks like he could be, oh, he's actually from Fox, it looks like. I think I see the Fox logos. Yep. Yeah, we're just gonna take you. You don't look like any just average, ordinary schmo. If you're right from the Fox unit, we're gonna take you. Like, look, I was on your side. Now you can be on mine. Here we go. Fox captured. Now again, let's check out this guard shack. If this is indeed a guard shack. Well, it doesn't look like there's anything here. So that's unfortunate. No, nothing? Really? Ah. Here we go. Here's something. Ah, chaff grenades. I don't really want that. I don't want that taking up space. Yeah, no place to hide anyways. I don't think I can pick that up. Well, I could get rid of those and pick them up anyways, just because, I guess. Well, that's still not my shotgun, damn it. Where's my shotgun? Get up, snake. There you go. Nope, not going underneath there. Pretty sure I heard somebody. I'm hearing doors.
Who's that?
Oh, come on. Oh, where'd he go? I stood him up. I don't know how I did that exactly, but... And still no shotgun. You guys sure your intelligence is right? There's supposed to be a shotgun around here somewhere. I'm pretty sure you guys don't know what you're talking about. I'm almost convinced of it. Maybe that's it. Yeah, there's the shotgun. Cool. That's what we were looking for. Hey, man. Yeah, there's some ammo too. Anything else in here? Doesn't look like it. Alright, let's get the hell out of here, I guess. I'll leave the chaff grenades behind. I'm not sure what the hell I would use them for anyways. Excellent! We made it through without a scratch. Well, I got 3 guys in boxes over there by the truck, and I think that's also where you're at. What are you talking about, we? Y'all are still back there on the other side of the bridge. Based on what Snake said he heard from the female soldier, the thing we're looking for is at the harbor. Right now, we still don't have a clue what it is. Could have something to do with Fox's rebellion. In case the fact is we need every little bit of intel we can get. Sneak into the harbor and conduct a search as you see fit. Of course, you should still exercise caution and be alert to any security. We can't rule out the possibility that this is a trap. I tell you how many times been sweet talked by a broad into getting my ass kicked. Report from the spy unit. Sea Otters join the squad. Alright, what report do we have? Comm base. Another M19 blah 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 found. Stored there. Prisoner detected. We can confirm the presence of a soldier being held captive in a jail cell located on the enemy front line at the patrol base. Does that really matter to me? Does that do anything for me whatsoever? I honestly don't know. Falcon. It's the Falcon. Sea Otter. Spy unit. You know what? We're going to send you to the harbor. That's what we're gonna do. Okay. Let's see here. What do we have as far as stuff? I don't need to keep the ammo per se. So actually, we're just gonna go with none. Leave a spot open. I probably don't necessarily need the shotgun either. I mean, at this point, like, playing this one completely differently. So, like, it would be nice to have a shotgun or a machine gun to get you out of tight spots. But when you can kind of just, like, hide and then switch people out, it's like, do you really need the shotgun? It kind of seems like no. But yeah, we'll say none for now. You got medical kits. Okay. Alright, I guess we'll just leave it with that. And harbor it is. Find what you're looking for there. Looks like we'll find out what she was hinting at soon. Get that intel. Start. Sure. See what we can find. What kind of trouble we can get into. And how much this is going to irritate me. Yes, Campbell. To investigate the harbor based on the lead Alyssa provided. Because next time one of you tries to get a young chick to spill juicy info, make sure you get the damn specifics. Conduct a thorough search of the harbor. Campbell out. Alright. Is it going to give me an idea of where I'm supposed to go? Hell no. Huh. Hell no. Oh boy. Seems like it's going to be a whole lot of not fun. Oh, damn. Saying get that guy right from the start.
Huh? What was that? Huh?
Say pick him up, Snake. Say yeah, see, I'll just take you right away. I like how we go to all these different places. Nobody realizes or notices this truck just show up. Would seem a little suspicious, don't you think? I'm looking too far into it, and I know that. But, you know, that's what I do. I think about these things. Alright, so... here's a ladder here. M63. Oh, nice. Where are we trying to get to now? Looks like I don't really have much of a choice but to cross. And we're actually going to be getting on the boat, I'm assuming then, right? That's kind of what it looks like. How am I supposed to get any of these guys when they're so close together like that? Guess all I can do is try.
HQ.
This is HQ.
HQ!
Right. What's going on out there?
What happened?
Oh, got him too! What a hell of a shot! Why can't I do that more often? Magazines. Do I really need those? Probably not, huh? So could I got on the boat right from here? Probably could have, huh? But you know what? Why don't we just take a couple more guys while we're at it? I got all 3 of these guys down here. I mean, the truck's not that far away. You know? I mean, a couple decent shots too. I've see when stuff like that happens, it makes me feel good, you know. So I basically sniped the guy, a couple of them, from that far away with his little pistol. These guys still out? So yeah, I was kind of hoping so. That last one's gonna end up waking up by the time I get back to him, watch. Gonna ruin everything. Alright, so there's 2. So that's more like 3 or something like that I've grabbed in this area, isn't it? Something like that? I mean, shoot, this guy's still asleep. Might as well snag him too, yeah? Why not? Just take everybody. We'll take entire squads. Now, once we get you here, then we can continue on. There. Nothing over here for me. So it looks like there's something back over here. Is it underneath? It is underneath. What is this? Oh, grenades. I don't really need that. I don't have space for that anyhow. Alright, what are you? Claymores. Ooh, let's drop the magazines. Let's grab the claymores instead. Okay. I didn't think I could open those, but had to give it the old college try anyway. Alright, and what are you? Oh, more TNT. And no place to hide. Well, then what if, let's just say, theoretically, that we hide like right over here, and we'll get, say, oh, I don't know, this guy to come out of hiding and pick a couple of these other things up. Whoops. Get off the table, dummy. Those. So up the stairs and get these. That way we got some more TNT if we need it later. And switch you back out for Snake. Alright, I guess onto the boat now. I can go up to the other level also. Which I'm on floor 1 now. That's floor 2 is up there. There is something I can grab from there. I'm going to assume what I want is like in the basement though. Like they'd be hiding it down there. Right? I mean, it's probably pretty safe to assume. Oh, well, okay. Yeah, cutscene it is.
Freeze! Yankee dog. Keep your filthy paws off my collection.
Well, if it isn't Colonel Skaronsky.
Who?
I'd heard you were on the run, but to think a base commander such as yourself...
Oh, okay, he's the commander of this whole base
hiding in
then?
a place like this...
Shut up! You think you scoundrels can just do as you please in my base? As soon as my reinforcements arrive from Russia,
That's not gonna happen.
crush you like the vermin you are. We will teach you whose base this really is. The same goes for that bastard Gene as well.
Pathetic.
Pathetic.
Is it hard? Being an officer, that is, when no one follows your orders?
Silence!
What are you supposed to do with that?
You're a monster!
You try to kill a man, then call him monster? Such crude behavior.
Damn it! My arm!
I'd heard an intruder was lurking about here. And here I find I've come all this way for nothing. I'd been hoping to see the face of an old friend. Wasn't I? Snake?
Old friend.
My raison d'etre? You're not worth killing. But I can't have you wandering around like this. There. That should hold you.
How dare you put me in a cage like a cow!
Be quiet. The lock should melt sometime before you starve to death. Best to save your strength.
Old friend, who the hell are you?
Python, you're alive.
Am I supposed to know who that is?
Who's there? Have you come back to kill me, Yankee dog? Guards! To my side! Eliminate the intruder! This is a direct order from Colonel Skoronsky! You're not the same man as before. Do
Nope.
not worry. My orders fall upon deaf ears anyway. 4 weeks. It's been 4 weeks since that whelp Gene arrived here. And in those 4 weeks, everything has changed.
Aren't there any soldiers still loyal to you?
You must be joking. Wouldn't you like to
That's a
know
no.
how in
That's what
just
that is.
4 weeks, that man was able to bring the entire peninsula under his control?
He announced he was building a mercenary nation, right? A country of soldiers.
Ha! A mercenary nation? Preposterous! This Piper has them all dancing to his tune. But I won't be fooled. His methods are simpler. His tools lie deep in the hearts of all men. Greed, and that which lays beneath it. Fear. He simply reaches beyond the impenetrable wall that guards men's hearts, and then strikes! Strikes at their most vulnerable point. Fear. Yes, fear.
Fear?
Do you see it? The fear!
Fear that man brought with him. That puny weapon you carry is harmless. You have no idea. No idea how terrible that man truly is.
Fear, huh? Lavochkin, LA-5. What's a World War II fighter doing here?
It's a part of my collection.
Your
Once
collection?
the king of Russian fighters. It could hold its own against the Focke-Wulf and the Messerschmitt.
Were you a fighter pilot?
Indeed I was.
Is that right?
A fighter. If only I had a MiG. Or a Sukhoi. I would riddle Gene's body with holes this very day.
Oh, is that right?
Somebody! Anybody! Bring me a plane! A plane!
So, okay, yeah, we just free this guy or what? I'm gonna assume that's what happened? What a weirdo. Well, forget about Skoronsky. Let's continue the search. Somehow I don't think that drunk was the thing Elisa was trying to find. Well, feeling like this is a little bit longer of a mission than I'd like, and something's gonna go wrong, and it's not gonna be. I'm not gonna have it saved, and I'm gonna lose progress, and I am not gonna be happy. That's strange. That crate looks a bit out of place. It's labeled Made in USA. That's gotta be it. This is what she wanted me to find. Well, I find it a little strange that there's nobody else around here. But it's probably gonna lead into something else here. This is Snake. I found the crate they were keeping the prototype weapon in. How can you be so sure? It reads Made in the USA on the crate. They must have disguised it to make it look like it's headed for Vietnam. Interesting. So what's the problem? I just checked some of the crates and they're empty. The contents must have already been shipped out of the harbor. What? Are you saying this was all a wild goose chase? I mean, are we really surprised? Looks that way, but there's one other thing that caught my attention. What? It's got to be the Babe of the Month centerfold taped to it? Campbell, what is the matter with you, dude? Get it together, son. No. This isn't your bedroom we're talking about. Yeah, see? Say? Shut up, Campbell. A bunch of spare parts behind. Heat rounds for a recoilless cannon, spare barrels for a M1919, and bulletproof armor close to 5 inches thick. Sounds like parts for a tank or an armored vehicle. There's got to be some mistake. The new weapon the U.S. was developing was supposed to be able to hit every major city in Russia, right? It's got to be something along the lines of ballistic missile or an aircraft. I know that. But by the looks of the crate, it was definitely a land-based weapon. I'm sure of it. Something doesn't add up here. We might be overlooking something important. I'll see what else I can find here. All right, be careful, Snake. What now? Oh, that's a different frequency. Campbell? Who is this? Oh, I'm sorry, says Ghost. I just heard a familiar voice and thought I'd say hello. I can't thank you enough for taking care of Volgan. Volgan? At Groznygrad? Yes. So you do remember. Who are you? Sorry, but I can't reveal my name just yet. For now, you can call me... Privigny? Whatever. Privid. We'll just call you Privid for now, I guess. Somebody that knew... So, Groznygrad, Volgan, Okay, yeah. Well, then just Ghost it is then. Call me whatever you please. After all, a name is nothing more than a decoration. But more to the point, I was listening in on your conversation just now. You seem to have quite an interest in that prototype weapon. You know something about it? Do you remember the Shagohod? Absolutely I do. That monster that Sokolov built? It was a nuclear-armed tank that could fire a nuclear missile from the ground. Then you mean... At least you're beginning to catch on. Is this Granin? I thought Granin was dead. So the prototype weapon that Gene stole is a nuclear tank? But the Shagohod was only capable of firing a single intermediate range missile. It couldn't possibly hit every major city in Russia. You're right, the old Shagohod could never do that. But America has already developed a working MIRV, multiple independently targetable re-entry vehicles, a single ballistic missile that carries multiple nuclear warheads, each capable of striking a different target. That sounds like a hell of a lot of... oh, hell no. That would let it hit multiple cities at once. Yeah, I think that's what he means. Precisely, but MIRVs do have their weak points. Low accuracy, the high cost of deployment, and inability to control them once they've been launched. The prototype that Gene stole is a nuclear tank developed by America to make up for the shortcomings. A new type of nuclear tank? The new design travels along a ballistic trajectory that allows it to infiltrate the territory of any country in the world. No ABM system would be able to stop it. As a nuclear launch platform carrying multiple warhead missiles, it can penetrate any type of terrain and neutralize an enemy country all by itself without requiring any support whatsoever. That all sounds really, really bad. They're going to strap the Shagohod to an ICBM and launch it in the enemy country. That's impossible. It would be impossible for the Shagohod, but what if it were something similar and more mobile? For instance, a walking tank. Legs. What if you use a booster far more powerful than the Shagohods? Like the Saturn rocket they used to launch the Apollo lunar module. Ooh. Excuse me. It's been a long day. A walking tank? Of course. At the time Sokolov was developing the Shagohod, the Granin Lab was developing a bipedal walking tank at Grozny Grad called Metal Gear. Ghost, are you Granin? The man who designed Metal Gear? No, Granin must be dead. He was killed by Volgin. Granin, that man brings back memories. But go ahead and believe I'm Granin if you like. So Metal Gear is actually a walking nuclear tank equipped with multiple small nuclear warheads? Exactly. However, it's still in the excuse me. Again, it's been a long day. It's still in the preparation stage. It's not ready to launch yet. What was stolen from America was only the Metal Gear vehicle itself. Gene intends to arm it with the Soviet-made warheads stored on this peninsula. But can it use Soviet warheads? Oh, wait. The blueprints for Metal Gear were originally Soviet-made, too. I'm surprised they were able to smuggle something of that size out of America. They had a government official involved. He is said to be dead, but I'm guessing he is at an airport or other likely places, regretting what he has done. Alright, I got it. So if I take out the nuclear storage facility on this peninsula, we can prevent Metal Gear from being launched. I'll give you whatever help I can, even if I am a ghost. it still doesn't feel right to let them launch Metal Gear into the motherland. Okay, I'll believe you, Ghost. And why exactly would we have any reason to believe whoever this is? I already don't believe this guy. But I mean, when you have nothing else to go on, I suppose you'd have to at least consider what is being said. But just, okay, I'll believe you. Oh, about that. 144.75. I'm counting on you to stop Metal Gear. Alright. Let's get an additional ammo. Usable with the Scorpion, which I never did pick up. I think a couple of these guys that are in my group do have Scorpions, though. Work has begun on thermal goggles that detect heat emissions, enabling users to see targets in total darkness. Neat. A man called Ghost. I'm not sure if we can really trust this guy yet. But those spare parts Snake found lend his story some credence. For now, we'll just have to take this word as fact. In any event, we know that this new Metal Gear weapon is just a frame. Hasn't been armed with nukes. If we can find the nuclear storage facility and render the nukes unusable, Metal Gear will be nothing but a pile of useless scrap, right? That settles it. Our next mission is to find the nuclear storage facility. Now that we're over the bridge and into the east side of the peninsula, there are a lot of areas we need to do some reconnaissance, to check out. Let's redeploy our spy units and start collecting intel on Metal Gear and the nuclear warheads. As for the sneaking unit, you go get us some more recruits. By the way, do you know about the medical and technical units? As new recruits come in, try assigning some of them to the medical unit and the technical unit. They'll make your soldiers' wounds heal faster and develop new weapons and items for you. In the meantime, we'll be waiting for word from our spy units. Trust your men to do their job. Okay, harbor, security base. Okay. Still got a couple guys that haven't come over to my side yet. That's the bridge. So the security base. Let's take Lizard. Security base. Let's take. See, what do I have on me? Yeah, see, we can ditch the claymores for now, I think. That almost looks like a yelling gun. So there's my thermal goggles, so that's cool. I'm gonna put you away though for now. Oh, right. Magazines. None. TNT. None. This guy with a knife. Get rid of that. At least for now. Oh, you know what? You have rations. So, whoops. None. Medical kits. You have a grenade. I don't really care. Rations. So wait, so if I put someone here, that'll heal them, and that's not how that works. Alright, that's fine. I still don't know what independent does. That actually still might come later. So, for now, I don't know, maybe we send you scouting too, I guess. Or we can just put another one here. Medical unit. Alright, well, we just did some things, so we're gonna save it here. I really thought there were some things that was gonna go down then, but... Alright. Doesn't seem to be anything to report at the moment. Someone for help. I wonder what that little 3 there is, though. Is that like the level of security that's there at the time, or like what is that exactly? I don't quite know. Anything to report at the moment? Well, I guess I just go somewhere and just abandon the mission and see what happens, I guess. I mean, so let's just go somewhere for the sake of going somewhere. That seems kind of silly, but okay. Actually, I wonder.
Who's that? The enemy's here!
Wow. Can we try that again? Good grief. So that's a quick couple rations.
Huh? What was that?
pick the guy up. So yeah, quick couple rations and then a couple guys to recruit, and we'll get out of here. That kind of works for me. There's one. Snatch this guy up too while we're at it. And then we'll see if our teams have come through with anything. That works. You look like an officer. You look like you might be important. There. Now, abort mission and see what happens. All right. Additional ammo. Report from spy unit. Sunfish. Welcome to the crew. Lion to the crew. Earthworm to the crew. Alright, what do we got? Security base. We have reports of the existence of documents containing classified information related to the nuclear storage facility. These documents, it is believed that we can determine the location of the nuclear storage. Okay. Snake! We did it! We finally found it! The map to the nuclear storage facility is in the Soviet security base. Go out there and get it for us. Okay? In the meantime, we've got people. Sunfish. So you, spy unit. Well, if I have one person in, like, each place... So, like, you can go to the town. Lion. Oh, you're tech guy. Here. An earthworm. You're also a spy. So we'll put you... patrol base. That all sounds good, right? Alright, security base. There we go. Storage facility is in this, Pin of the truck. We're headed out. Let's do it. Yes, Campbell. The surest, swiftest way to prevent Gene from launching that nuclear strike is to keep the warheads out of his hands. To do that, we'll first need to discern the location of the nuclear warhead storage facility. The base... that base is the center of the Red Army's security presence here. There's bound to be information in regards to key facilities throughout the peninsula. This is corroborated by intel we received from our spy units. A search of the base and a look for intel. Warheads are stored. Sure thing. Oh boy. Now, of course, well, we want second floor. It's also a basement. So, Oh, boy. It's gonna be a royal pain, isn't it? I'm not sure where there is stairs. See, pick him up. Getting one close to the truck. We'll take him. Gotta figure out how to get across and get to a second floor. Again, I suppose what I possibly could do, or at least try to do, it might not work. It might be very, very dumb. But switch these guys out and maybe I can walk a little bit more freely amongst them to try to at least plan a route. Might be able to find... Try to find a way in anyway. So this building here. Night night. Okay. Ah, is this what I'm looking for?
Who's that? The enemy's here!
I got it. It doesn't matter that the enemy is here. I got what I wanted. I'm going back to my truck. Leave me alone. Complete. Return to base. Doesn't detect you along the way. Doesn't matter. Cool. Alright, so I'm at extra ammo. Alright, so that is maybe one of the only things. I shouldn't say only things. One of the things that I do happen to like about how this is set up, at least in this particular game. Oh, got what I needed. I found it. Doesn't matter if the guy saw me. That's it. We're moving on. I like that. Theoretically, I should be more worried about, like, okay, you should get it and have to make your way back to the truck or something. That would just be more realistic, dare I say immersive, but I'm okay with it in this instance. It's fine. Let's just move on. Alright, we were right. The document you brought back was a map of the nuclear storage facility. In order to stop Gene from using Metal Gear, we have to prevent the nuclear warheads from being transported out of the storage facility. Here's the bad news. We don't know which part to destroy or how. If we stuck to protocol, we'd first gather some intel and then form a plan of action. But with reports of a transport team arriving to carry out the nukes, time is not a luxury we've got right now. So let's do this by the seat of our pants. Hurry and infiltrate the facility. I know it sounds suicidal, but it's our duty to interrupt the transport of the nukes. Let's do this. Spy unit reports. Frilled lizard? Well, welcome to the squad. And we've got a couple other guys that we're waiting to bring over. Alright, lizard. Sneaking unit. You got some TNT on you. Alright, sneaking unit. Let's start Team Charlie, because that leaves a spot open if I want to switch the team out. I don't know why I really would need to do that at this point, but I can, I guess. Still not sure why I need so many teams. You probably said something about it earlier, and I kind of already forgot. Alright, what do we got here? Resources indicate that all weapons supplied to units stationed at the security base come from a single source, the armory inside the base. Assess that destroying the armory will drastically reduce the combat effectiveness of enemy units in the security base. Alright, that's cool, I guess. Does it progress the game at all? If not, I'm not really all that worried about it. Warhead storage. Ravine? You're not finding anything there, so send you to the ravine. You can come away from the rail bridge, probably. Go to the warhead storage, I guess, just to make sure I save those changes. I'll just do that. Doesn't seem to be anything to report at the moment. So no. Let's see if we can rinse and repeat at the rail bridge. Get a guy or two, maybe a couple rations, and then move on again.
What the? Huh? HQ.
This is HQ.
This is Patrol. The enemy is attacking from an unknown position.
Acknowledged. Sending reinforcements. Use extra caution.
Well, yeah, that went well. So I thought that I could get him first, and then the other guy. No. No. Just no. Give me a couple more rations. Oh, hell.
Who's that?
Okay. Alright. Well, now that I know you look through the window...
What was that?
That was nothing. Or you can call me the Sandman. So I get shit
What
done,
happened?
know what I mean?
What the?
Know what I mean? Me, 3 free rations. 2 more guys from my crew. And then we'll move on. Just kind of rinse and repeat that every now and again. We can just keep recruiting some people. You know? And the rations don't hurt. Because I'm going to need some stamina again here before too long. Ammo. Forgot I could be, like, dropping these guys and getting stuff. Ammo full. Alright, that's fine. That's fine. In the truck you go. Alright, Campbell, fire up the engine. We're out of here. Yep, we're good. Okay. Additional ammo. Report from the spy unit. Welcome, Coyote. We're at storage. Let's, wild dog! Alright, Coyote, what do you do? Spy unit. Okay. Now I'll put you back at the rail bridge, I guess. Alright. Information on the construction. Sources indicate that the elevator installed in the nuclear storage facility for transporting nuclear warheads does not run on its own independent power supply. It's just fuel cells or a APU. Okay. Meaning what? We were right. The document you brought back was a map of the nuclear storage. Without the nukes, Metal Gear will be useless. This nuke's out of commission. Okay. So, confirm the presence of the transport team. They're here to carry the warheads away. There's no time to waste. Get in there and destroy the machine room. Supply power to the elevator. I don't know where the machine room is, but it's got to be full of big, heavy machinery. I can't imagine it'd be on the upper floor. Focus your search on the basement. Good luck. I mean, should I have, like, TNT with me for this? No. No, 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 no. Focus on the basement. Oh, of course, we're on the 3rd floor. Naturally. Quietly and easy does it and all that. Oh, okay. Is this where they're storing the nukes? An alarm system is installed and security is pretty tight.
What? Huh?
Who's saying what? Thermal goggles, which I already had some. Stashed away.
Who's that?
What?
HQ.
This is HQ.
This is Patrol. Enemy sighted. Requesting backup.
Acknowledged. Sending reinforcements.
It's the enemy.
Well, that went well. Didn't realize they were going to be able to see me from up there. Yeah. I got it. Uh-huh. Let's try that again. Yeah. Night.
What's that? HQ.
This is HQ.
Oh, every time. Yes, I know. Shut up. Okay. Okay, so I can hide here. Switch you with, I don't know, maybe you? Oh, so this is, this don't matter. You don't belong here either. So we're not gonna get away with this. Okay, then.
What?
Spawn me right next to somebody. Thanks. So either way, I guess I'll take it, right? So I need to figure out. So 3. Guess. Well, I don't believe this is where I need to go, but that looks like a weapon of some sort. Oh, that's TNT. I'll take that, I guess. Probably need that to blow stuff up anyway. Oh no. I'm stuck. That doesn't help. That doesn't really help at all. Okay, well, how about this way? That doesn't really help. Okay, so you know what? Instead of just being knocked out, let's, like, put you straight up to sleep. what is this? Bullets. For a weapon I don't even have. Oh, be able to head down further? Oh, what? Found the machine room yet? The only way to put the is to destroy the machine room that acts as a power source. Guess it's be in the basement. Yeah, I'm looking for it, but it's not. Dr. Eric Vornoff? Nope. He's a friend of yours. Oh, he a friend of yours, Ghost? Not exactly. It's a scientist who appears in the movie Bride of the Monster. Not this again. Not more of this. Something matter, Snake? No, I just never figured you for a movie buff. How do you know? You don't even know who this person is. So what about this doctor? This country for conducting experiments using radiation to create a soup. Giant octopus. I don't know. I don't care about any of that. That's not helping me. That is not letting me inside that door, which is kind of what I was thinking is where I needed to be, and it is. But came down there, through there, went through there, down there. So well, I thought I was heading in the right direction. So, since that didn't work, there's a ladder that takes me up to the second floor. Do I need to get up there and, like, maybe unlock something, maybe? Because it looked like it was, like, a control room. What the hell?
The enemy's here!
Oh, damn it.
HQ.
This is HQ.
This is Patrol. Enemy sighted. Requesting backup.
Acknowledged. Sending reinforcements.
Oh, that's the actual weapon. Well, that's cool. Sure, at least I get to keep the weapon then. Vipers join the squad. Falcon join the squad. Okay. Well, that's fine. Yeah, at least that way I get to keep the weapon, I guess. Spy unit. You know, why don't we just put you there instead? Sneaking unit. put you there, I guess. Try this again. But that didn't seem like... You know what? Oh, shut up, Campbell. Whatever. I am gonna try this. Just because. See if I can kind of figure out where I'm supposed to go, what I'm supposed to do.
What? Huh?
Who's that?
This is HQ.
This is Patrol. Enemy sighted. Requesting backup.
Okay. More alarms. Uh-huh. But still no sign of the nukes.
Acknowledged. Sending reinforcements.
Oh, hold on. Those reinforcements can wait a second. Found the machine room yet? The way to put the freight elevator out of commission is to destroy the machine room that acts as a power source. Yeah, in the basement. Yeah, looking for it. Yeah, sure. Rations.
The enemy's here!
HQ.
This is HQ.
This is Patrol. We've lost sight of the enemy. Commence alert formation.
Oh, did I go back through? I did.
Acknowledged. The enemy is still nearby.
The enemy's here.
This is HQ.
This is Patrol. Enemy sighted. Commencing attack.
Acknowledged. Eliminate all enemies.
Alright, just sprint to the end here. What's the situation look like? Infiltrate what looks to be the machine room. Seems like I could do something useful here. Any ideas? A machine room, huh? It's just a hunch, but I'm thinking it could be responsible for supplying most of the power to the facility. Probably provides power used to run the elevator as well. Be able to stop the elevator by sabotaging that machine room, cutting off the power source, make it impossible to move the nukes, destroy that room. With what? So I gotta go now and get... Try to remember now where the TNT was. That was in the vent.
HQ,
This is HQ.
this is Patrol. We've lost sight of the enemy. Commence alert formation.
Acknowledged. The enemy is still nearby.
So I now need to find... Which again, I believe...
Who's that?
was in here.
This is HQ.
This is Patrol. Enemy sighted. Commencing attack.
Acknowledged. Eliminate all enemies.
TNT. See, what are you even shooting at? All right, wait here a second. So yeah, y'all can go away now. I know that I'm like this is a really cheap way to do this, just kind of run through. Like I was kind of just doing it to kind of get an idea of where I needed to go and then like maybe try it again afterwards, but it's like, you know what? I'm still kind of making progress. We're just gonna just keep on going, see what happens.
HQ.
This is HQ.
This is Patrol.
Alright, so if I go out there and around, that one door should be
We've
open
lost
now,
sight
I
of the
think.
enemy. Commence alert formation.
Acknowledged. The enemy is still nearby.
Which was down and around that way.
Who's that?
Get the hell out of here. Get in the dumbass roll.
HQ.
Oh, I know why.
HQ.
I had the wrong button.
This is Patrol. Enemy sighted. Commencing attack.
Oh, what?
Acknowledged. Eliminate all.
Of course not. Alright, how did I get back around to that other side now? This guy was about to die, so... additional 12-gauge ammo. On a TNT chart, remote control detonator. Jackal to the squad. Alright, well, slowly but surely we're getting somewhere, I think. You can just be part of this group, I guess. So I have TNT on me. This guy's about dead. So you know what? Let's switch out Seagull with... Send you here. Move you over to this group. Let's give you some TNT and some medical kits. And you are going to be sprinting. Most likely. It's probably how that's going to work. Yes, now I gotta listen to Campbell's nonsense again. At this point, I'm almost at my 3.5 hour mark as I'm recording this, and I need to get back to bed. So I'm kind of trying to whip through and at least get through this. Oh yeah, I should have stored that. Cicada. So now I gotta try to remember what that route was to get through there. Which I have to go up and around. Get you to turn that way.
Who's that?
Oh!
Ah!
Oh! Oh!
HQ.
This is HQ.
Control. Enemy sighted. Requesting backup.
Acknowledged. Sending reinforcements.
Okay. So it's going to tell me the same thing if I was here or on the other balcony. Say ring ring. Machine room yet? Nope, we have not. And I needed to go through this door over here. Yeah, here we go. Here we go. Situation, machine room, any ideas? Machine, kind of power. Destroy that room, roger that. Well, that's what we have this for. See, and if I just would have had the TNT on me, I could have just done that right then and been done with that already. Kind of should have knew these things.
Huh.
Uh-oh.
You should be more careful.
Oh.
The inner walls of this storage facility are more fragile than they look. With the way you planted that bomb, the blast would have been far too powerful. You would have ended up cutting off your own escape route. You're so focused on completing the mission that you neglected your own personal safety. Nasty habits are hard to kick. Eh, Snake?
Python, you dismantled the bomb, but you couldn't have had enough time.
Time? I had plenty. All I had to do was flash freeze the detonator, and poof! No more explosion.
Boy, doesn't that seem also familiar?
It's hot in here.
Python. So you were alive all this time.
And who
What
is he?
happened to your body?
It has been a while, Snake. How long's it been since our last mission together? Nearly 10 years? We were both so very young back then.
Yeah. When the boss vanished, and I didn't know what the hell I was doing, you were there to save me. You were one of the few people I could always count on in battle. But I thought you were dead. You were wounded on that top-secret mission in Vietnam.
Yes, I was. At one point, I was within an inch of death. My body lost the ability to regulate its temperature. Left unchecked, it would rise continuously, uncontrollably. Eventually, my body would literally burn itself up. Without this suit and its liquid nitrogen filling, I wouldn't be able to survive more than half a day. But this suit has also made me a superior soldier.
Cole?
Look. Look at this stage I control. Not even your famous CQC will work on me.
But Python, why? You're a good man. Why join Gene's rebellion?
It's my salvation, Snake. Do you have any idea why the CIA let me live this long? They're afraid of you, Snake. You're a legend. A hero. You bested the boss.
Uh-huh.
CIA knows it. So they searched for a soldier strong enough to take you down if you ever betrayed them. They chose me. I'm the anti-Snake. And I'm the one man who can break you! Ever since I came back to Fox, I've been sent to do nothing but wet works, so as to keep my assassin instincts nice and sharp. Can you recall those you've killed in battle, Snake?
A few.
I do. I have nightmares about them, nearly every night. They won't leave me alone. But I've spilled far too much blood by now to ever make amends. The nightmares end today!
Python, don't!
I've been waiting for this moment. The moment
I was not prepared for, like, a boss fight right now, if that's
On
what's
the
about to happen.
battlefield,
I was
as
trying to
enemies.
shut this down for the night.
Snake, after I've killed you, my purpose will be fulfilled. Let's go! That's a nice cool breeze. What I'd like to see. Ah!
Yeah, I'm not prepared for this. Hit you with one of those freeze attacks. Your weapon is frozen solid. Unfreeze it pronto. Find a way to thaw your weapon out.
Your
And-
weapon's frozen. Better thaw it out. This brings back memories of all those hellish training sessions. Come get some.
Damn it, we lost one. Select the next soldier immediately.
You just called me. Frozen, and this guy's dead.
Now, where'd he go? Come get some. I see you now.
Okay, that one's dead.
We lost one. Select the next soldier immediately.
Thanks. I needed to cool off. Feels good to me. How about you? Hey, remember back when we used to do this in training? Ah! Just like old times. That's right. Ah! Thanks. I needed to cool off.
What? Your weapon got frozen? There should be a radiator in that room. Press yourself up against it. In no time.
Come get some.
I know he said in that room, but if I run around long enough, it still
This brings
unthaws.
back memories. All those hellish training sessions.
Yeah.
Playing hide and seek. Are we? I'm ready. Show me what you got.
Say, where are you?
Hey, remember back when we used to do this in training? There's no hiding from me. Just like old times, eh?
Damn it, we lost one. Select the next soldier immediately.
All I got is one left. And that's good old Snake. Oh boy. This is not good. Again, I was not prepared for this. Oh. Oh, wow.
I'm ready now. Show me what you've got.
Snake, stop. I want you to roll, you idiot. Yes, weapon throw. Yeah.
Better get warmed up before you catch frost.
I really screwed that up bad.
Damn it! Oh, so freaking hot.
No, see, I want him to roll and he lays down.
What's wrong? Your circuit.
Thanks. I needed to cool off. Just like old times.
Oh, nice.
I'm ready. Show me what you got.
All right. Kind of bait and switch him through. Oh, well, he still hit me there anyway.
Feels good to me. How about it?
Wow. All right.
Damn it, we lost one. Select the next soldier immediately.
Okay. Not how I was expecting that. I thought I was doing okay there for a second.
Come get some.
Wow. See, it keeps laying down. Stop laying down. That is not helping me. Yeah, weapon frozen.
Your
yeah.
weapon's frozen. Better thaw it out. Thanks. I needed to cool
Nope, this one's about to die. Yep. Damn it!
Damn it, we lost one. Select the next soldier immediately.
Oh, wow.
more than with nitrogen. Damn it! Oh, it's so freaking hot.
No, get up! Oh my goodness. Like, I know what I want to do, it's just not doing it.
Just like old times, eh? When we... Damn it! Oh, so freaking hot. So hot. Come get some! More liquid nitrogen.
I hope there's not like a second wave.
Snake. I can see
like
why
a round 2.
The CIA was afraid of you. Now I'll never have to take another life. Looks like I got my salvation after all. Remember this, Snake? I followed Gene because he promised redemption. But soldiers like us won't find redemption in the good of a nation or the hatred of an enemy. Soldiers need a hero. They need a man for whom they can gladly risk their lives. Can you bear the burden of knowing that you hold your men's lives in your hands, Snake? If not, you'll never beat Gene. Farewell, comrade. Python!
Boom. Oh, all right. So, that first boss fight, Python. I'll take that victory because I was not prepared for that. I feel like I would have liked to have had several different items, and like Snake was not prepared for that because I only had weapons that apparently did like I can't even think of it because I'm too tired. Stamina damage or whatever. And the other 3 weren't really strong. Hey, made it happen. Just your luck. The enemy has already finished transporting the warheads, meaning we were way off the mark. I hate to admit, but you were right. But we can't give up. We still got to prevent the launch. We're running out of options, though. We failed at stopping the transport of the nukes. The only option left is to destroy Metal Gear itself. I know that's a tall order, but in a way, you could say it has made our job a tad easier. Compared to transported warheads, Metal Gear is much larger, more prominent target. There are only so many places it can be stored, and more people are likely to know its location. We need to find someone who is involved in the Metal Gear operation. a high-ranking officer, or maybe a maintenance crew guy. No doubt they'll have more information. I see your point, but I know, assuming they've got information controls in place, it's more likely they don't have anything useful to tell us. But right now, it's our only lead. Come to think of it, Ghost mentioned a government official involved in the transportation of Metal Gear. Something about a guy who was stabbed in the back by the army and is reportedly dead. So you sure you said that? No matter how charismatic Gene is, he'd never get away with activating this state-of-the-art weapon inside another country's territory on his own. He'd need to pull a few strings first, don't you think? And this official who helped Gene and then got tossed aside, if he's still alive, he'd probably know where Metal Gear is. Incredible, Snake. Of course. If anyone's got info on Metal Gear, it's Gene's silent partner in the government. How'd you figure it out? I've had experience with how these government types operate. Yes, I remember now. He did say something about how a government official was cowering in fear near a tarmac. Okay, let's focus on gathering intel. Can you think of any other likely places? Nothing comes to mind right now. No. We don't know where the airport is. Alright. We'll need to use our spy units a bit more to expand the scope of our intel network. As much as Metal Gear sticks out like a sore thumb, we'll be here until next year if we have searched this whole place. New report from the spy unit. Security base. Direct visual confirmation of multiple military and civilian aircrafts have helped to identify the location of the airport. We don't have nearly enough information on Metal Gear's whereabouts. We've got to collect more intel. According to the intel we received from Ghost, a group of senior government officials were spotted at the airport. This could be the chance we've been waiting for. As Metal Gear's directly involved in maintaining security on this peninsula, it wouldn't surprise me if they've been briefed on it. They say we go to the airport and see what they have to say. We will do that later. We're gonna save it here. Let's see here. Oh, we lost 2 guys, didn't we? And I should remember their names, but I don't. So alright, either way, that's gonna be it for that for the night. I want to thank Flawless for stopping by, chatting for a little while. Greatly appreciated as always. I don't know. I feel like I'm getting the gist of some of these things, but then on the other hand, I want to progress and I'm not taking my time in other aspects either. And then when they throw that boss fight with Python in there with me, again, I don't feel like I was prepared for that at all, so that was a little stressful. So, I don't know. I feel like I need to slow down, and I need to try to be better prepared. I probably need to have, you know, a couple guys that are better at different things, that have different weapons at their disposal, maybe. But I also want to have, you know, I gotta look, because I think there was a couple guys I might even be able to switch, you know, items in and out between people in your party or something. I gotta, when I come back tomorrow night, I'm gonna have to maybe take a look at my guys and see if I might be able to play this a little bit better. But at the same time, again, I am trying to make progress, so I feel like I am rushing a bit. And some of this stuff, to be quite honest with you, comes right down to the fact that I don't care about some of these mechanics. I just have to use them to make it all work. It's not like I'm like, oh, let me see if I can get better at this and master this and, you know, see how I can use this to my advantage. It's like, all right, let me do this, let me get that, and okay, maybe if I can just move on from there. So anyways, and now I'm ranting. That's going to be it for me tonight. I will be back tomorrow night for the third stream of the week. It'll be part 3 of my first ever playthrough of Metal Gear Solid Portable Ops on the PSP. So I will see y'all tomorrow night. I am the Grim Gamer. Catch y'all later.